So tonight I'm going to be talking about pretty much anything that pops in my head. Two things in particular. BCAAs, the branch chain amino acids, and proteins. There have been a couple questions that I've been asked throughout the last few days. So I actually wrote some notes so I don't ramble. Just certain comments about amino acids, what I'm taking post-workout. So I figured I'd fill you in, facts, opinions, that kind of stuff. And then, like I said, whatever else pops in my mind, because if I only talk about those two things, it's going to be a real short video. I like to keep things short and sweet, so I'll try to elaborate. If you have any questions, please comment, ask away. That's what I'm here for. Got the apartment all to myself. Wife's not here. Speaking of which, before we get started on all that, I do want to talk about something else. If your wife's putting in a lot of work, if you got nothing to do at home, I know I killed a very, very long time yesterday with playing video games. But if your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, they're putting in work at work, she's at the hospital right now helping people, I think it is your duty to do stuff around the house. So there's this. We got all our clean clothes. Obviously going to fold those. I've got some in the washer, got some in the dryer. Going to do all those before she gets home. Cleaned a bunch of dishes. Meal prep for myself. I'm not going to make her do that. Got some candles lit because she likes the house smelling good. Can't really see it, but those are some tracks from the vacuum cleaner, vacuumed. If we could win the lotto or something, or Chelsea made a bunch of money, I'm pretty sure that I could be like a bomb-ass Mr. Mom. Because I don't mind doing the chores. Long story short, read a few books called The 5 Love Languages. One of hers is words of affirmation. The second is acts of service. So all these chores are service. I don't mind doing them. It makes me feel productive. Can't do anything outside because we always work nights. Another thing, I actually got this advice from the CEO of First Form, is to write down 10 things that you're going to do today. And it's not 10 things that you want to do. It's 10 things that you're going to do. So don't put like 30 things down if you're not actually going to do them. So I went to the gym. It's number 1. Came home and showered. Obviously, you don't need to put that down. I'm going to do that anyways. Meal prep, that's 2. And then I started doing chores. One of the things I actually forgot to do, which I'll do once I'm done with the video, is to read from 2 of these books. So there's John Maxwell, his Daily Reader. He's also the guy that wrote the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Real good book to read. And then there is another one. Can't turn my camera around for some reason. But it is... Move this. The Love Dare. I think that's backwards. But I really like it. It's kind of like the 5 love languages. Basically tells you certain scriptures from the Bible, what love is supposed to be like. You know, love is kind, love forgives, that kind of stuff. It's really helped us. But yeah, I don't want to hear about all that. So back to what I was actually going to talk about. And that is the BCAAs and amino acids. So first off, BCAAs stands for branched chain amino acids. Almost 100% of the time, anytime you buy a supplement that says BCAAs on it, or the amino acids, it's made up of 3 amino acids. It's usually in a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio. So you're going to have 2 parts leucine, then you have isoleucine, then you have valine. All that really does for you is to help prevent fatigue and muscle breakdown when you work out. Amino acids are a supplement, so you don't need them, but I can definitely tell a difference when I use them. There's no such thing as amino acids specifically for women. I don't know if that's a common misconception, but it's just a gimmick to tell women, look, this is specifically for you. Amino acids help everybody. Like I said, they prevent fatigue. They help you prevent muscle breakdown. I've noticed that I don't feel as sore the next day, so somewhere in there is preventing lactic acid. So you're staying more aerobic versus anaerobic. But there's no such thing as amino acids for women, as far as I know. The next thing that I'll talk about is proteins. In particular, my post-workout. So I actually have it here. It's the Formula 1 from First Form. I'll just read it off the side. So it's got 5 grams of amino acids in it, 100% hydrolyzed whey protein fractions, and amazing taste. I actually got the Cinnamon Toast Crunch this time. I've been trying out every single flavor since I first started. And the CTC actually tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk, which is amazing. With this, you actually don't get the bloating that you normally do from other proteins either. The whey isolates in here are pre-digested, so it actually helps your body absorb them quicker. But mainly proteins in general, they're just getting kind of scientific. They're polymers of amino acids that are stuck together by peptide bonds. So basically they're like little amino acids stuck together, and a bunch of them, and they make your proteins. And you need that for your muscles. Your muscles are made up of all these proteins and peptide bonds and a few other things. The good thing about the Formula 1 that I actually really like, you can also read on the side, but they do something called a low temperature processing. So what that means is when they're processing the protein to get it in the form that it is, to where you can drink it in a powder and stuff, they don't cook it. Heat will actually denature proteins just like it denatures anything else. If you don't know what denatures means, basically on a cellular level, so when you get down to the cells, the molecular form of the amino acids, if you heat it up, those bonds will actually break. So if your amino acid, that's my ring, if your amino acids are supposed to look like this and you heat them up, they'll break apart. And then if they do come back together, they might come back together all cockeyed and weird. So your body is very, very specific on what it needs. So it can't use this as well as it can use this. So that's part of it. So Formula 1 does that. I like it. You will hear sometimes people get like protein farts. I don't get that with Formula 1. If I have to take like a meal replacement or something like that, just because I'm really lean now and I tend to lose muscle mass more quickly than I guess the average person, I'll use something that's got a mixture of fast and slow absorbing proteins. Now that can, I guess, upset your stomach. I mean, I've been taking protein supplements for years. I don't really notice it. I guess that's it. Video's like 10 minutes long already. Most of that's probably not even what y'all wanted to hear about. So I'll be posting it soon. If you have questions, let me know. If you think I could do a better job with the videos, let me know. If you see something I shouldn't be doing or I should be doing, let me know. Public speaking, like I said, is not my thing. I feel like I'm talking to a crowd right now, not really looking at the camera. So good luck, stay tuned, subscribe. We'll keep you up to date. Still planning on doing a competition in April, and then probably a couple months after that. Still haven't started to diet down. However, since I started to superset and add in some more workouts for my shoulders and my triceps into my weekly routine, I've actually been burning more calories. So my prep coach and I have actually upped the protein that I normally take by just about 25-30 grams. And so that way I'm not losing a ton of stuff. I'm actually leaning out, even though I didn't think I would be so soon. So we'll see what happens. Subscribe, comment, ask questions, like it, share it, whatever you want to do. That's about it. I'll see everybody soon.